What is a case conference? So you've been told to attend a case conference for your family law matter, and you're feeling nervous or unsure about what to expect. Don't worry, you're not alone. Here's something that might surprise you. Every single family law case in Ontario starts with a case conference. So today, I am going to walk you through exactly what happens at a case conference and how you can use this process to your advantage. Think of a case conference as a guided conversation with a judge that happens at the very beginning of every family law case. The judge acts like a facilitator, but they have two very specific goals. Goal number one, to see if you and your partner can settle some or all of your issues, even if it's just temporarily, while you work towards a final agreement. And goal number two, to make sure both parties have shared all the necessary financial documents and information needed to resolve your case properly. So this isn't a trial. The judge isn't making final decisions about your life at this stage. Here's how it works, step by step. Step one, you'll both prepare a file that's called a case conference brief. That's a short document where you outline the key issues in your case and what you're hoping to achieve. Step two, both parties will attend the conference, which usually lasts between 30 to 45 minutes. You'll sit before a judge in court, your lawyer will be present if you have one, and the other party with their lawyer as well. Step three, the judge reviews your information and listens to what both sides have to say. Step four, here's where it gets interesting. If you've both exchanged all your required documents, the judge can now offer suggestions on how to resolve your issues. They might even tell you how another judge would likely decide your case if it went to a motion or a trial. So now think of this as getting a preview of what could happen down the road. But if important financial documents are still missing, the judge has the power to order the other party to hand them over, and they can even order that person to pay your cost for this conference. So here are some key things you should know. First, and this is crucial, the judge's recommendations are not binding. You don't have to agree with what they suggest. These are merely recommendations to help guide you, not orders you must follow. Second, everything said in your case conference is completely private and confidential. Nothing discussed in that room can be used against you later in your case. The only things that carry forward are any written agreements you make or any formal orders the judge makes, for example, disclosure requests. Third, come prepared. But don't stress about perfection. Bring your important documents, know your key concerns, and be ready to listen as much as you speak. Fourth, be open to compromise. Case conferences often lead to partial agreements that can save you significant time and money down the road. So what happens next? If you can't resolve your issues at the case conference, the next step will be either a settlement conference or a motion for temporary orders. Remember, if you do end up at a motion later, that judge may make completely different decisions than what was discussed at your case conference. At the end of your conference, the judge will write a note, often called an endorsement, in your court file. This records that the conference happened and lists any orders that were made. Make sure you get a copy of this endorsement. The judge may record the conference for their use. You can get a copy of this recording only with the judge's consent or order. This is only given in rare situations. And lastly, here's the bottom line. Your case conference is actually good news in your family law journey. It's designed to help you, not intimidate you. You're getting judicial insight early in the process with the potential to save time, money, and stress. Most people find case conferences much less intimidating than they expected. Like I said, come prepared, stay focused on what matters, most importantly for your family. And remember that this is your opportunity to ask questions. If you don't understand something, speak up. This is just the beginning of your process, and case conferences are actually one of the most helpful parts of the entire system. So if you have any more questions about preparing for your case conference, don't hesitate to reach out to us or your lawyer for guidance.